Any vets besides Deshaun Watson who are improvements over Jimmy Garoppolo for 2021 in the Niners? Mav.
I think one guy that I've talked about for a while, but I've been watching him a lot, and I love Teddy Bridgewater. No one else loves Teddy Bridgewater, it seems. But he does add a mobile element, and he does have a contract that you could get out of after the 2021 season. In 2022, you could get out of it. So if you choose Jimmy Garoppolo, is definitely not the guy, and you must move on. There is another bridge quarterback that can get the job done, and pairing Teddy Bridgewater with a Trey Lance or whoever your first-round quarterback, second-round quarterback preference is would be an interesting matchup. But I still think Ryan Fitzpatrick, he had a 2-year, $11 million contract with Miami. If you bump that up and make that 2-year, $15 million maybe, because the options are dwindling, bring him in 7.5 a year is not a lot. You free up $22 million with Jimmy Garoppolo, I believe, off the books. And that's a lot of money to free up. You can be able to get Jason Verrett and Kyle Juszczyk and Kerry Hyder back with that money maybe. And that might be a better 2021 team with Fitzpatrick and a mid-round rookie like Davis Mills.
Are we talking about like starting quarterback or just saying any vets, even free agency out there?
Like all things considered, are there better options than Jimmy Garoppolo for the Niners in 2021? All things considered, besides Watson. And who are they?
Watson.
Yeah.
You know what, Grant? It's funny because I was thinking about pitching a series to you. Like, let's plug and play every quarterback on every team and see, are the 49ers better or worse?
Oh, and,
okay. And yeah, maybe I might do that. It's a long off season. And so I was, if we're talking about, hey, all these vets are getting, especially all the rotation, the revolving door of quarterbacks getting traded. How about someone I like to bully? Derek Carr would be an upgrade. Why not? I think he'd be an upgrade personally because at least he has an arm that can deck it out there. He has a much better offensive coordinator because I don't think Gruden. John Gruden is a little bit laughable to me, but I think why not them? He has a more favorable contract than Jimmy Garoppolo, and at least a guy who's going to be able to take shots. I know he has more of a check down look, but I'm just not saying I would go for Carr, but I'm just saying like, look, these are the options. He's healthy. Not much health concerns. He could probably move a little bit more than Garoppolo, and just that arm taking the shots. The lack of turnover. He has fumble issues, but at least you get more. There's just a lot more options out there for Garoppolo. I would even take Ryan Fitzpatrick because I still love that point that you always continue to make, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, look, if the Niners could cut Jimmy Garoppolo and then re-sign him for what they could sign Ryan Fitzpatrick, I'd be like, yeah, like what's the point of moving? What's the point of switching? Just bring him back. The team likes him. But you can't do that. It's not just Jimmy Garoppolo. It's Jimmy Garoppolo and his god-awful contract. So when you look at it that way, I almost feel like anything's an improvement. Like any competent rookie on a rookie wage scale is an upgrade. Fitzpatrick's an upgrade. Dalton's an upgrade. Cam Newton's an upgrade. Trubisky's an upgrade. Just because it's not just – I mean, maybe you take a step back with your quarterback, but you save $25 million or something. So the rest of your team is way better.
Makes up for that.
It definitely makes – that's the word. It makes up for it. So I want to go with option B. But again, if the Niners could cut Jimmy Garoppolo and get him for Ryan Fitzpatrick prices, yeah, keep him. There's no reason to switch your quarterback if you're not going to save a ton of money. But that's the whole thing. You're going to save a ton of money. And I think with this team, if you could like use that money savings to beef up the interior offensive line or the offensive line in any way, why would Mac Jones not play well in this team? Why would Josh Rosen not play well in this team? Why would some dude in round 3 not play well in this team? Why would Nick Mullins not play well in this team? Why would Ryan Fitzpatrick not play well in this team? Or at least as well as Jimmy Garoppolo did back a couple years ago. That's the way I look at it.
Keyword is play, because that means they're healthy, which is something Jimmy Garoppolo is not. And that's something that I think Garoppolo had been average, well, you, of course, Grant, I think will still be hammering this point about replacing him, but I don't think it's as heavily emphasized that they need to upgrade now. Now it's like, all right, this guy is not great, and he can't stay on the field, and at that contract.
Right, and the cap's going down. It's almost, what are you going to do?